Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
So this is somehow our original Walking Dead theme got erased. So
sounds good.
I'm gonna have to cut this out before it gets really sad. This is the one we made for when we thought Glenn died, but Glenn didn't actually die. You know, he just hit under the dumpster.
Wait, so Glenn's still alive?
Yeah, he's under the dumpster waiting for Carl, which is that's where Carl's gonna be.
Oh, did you already cut it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
that's just
sad.
me crying.
We don't want to make people
blubbering.
sad,
Great.
but this still might make you sad. So we already kind of covered the whole. Lauren Cohen was talking about maybe going to another show and renegotiating contracts, and it wasn't looking too good because they hadn't reached any agreements. Then I thought I had read that they reached an agreement, but apparently not. Now she is going to another show, which
Shut up.
We'll discuss about that affecting her on The Walking Dead. But first, Matt, what's the show?
Hello, it's called Whiskey Cavalier.
Whiskey Cavalier.
And I'm not going to lie to you, as soon as I read the title, I was like, oh, it's probably about like Prohibition or maybe like the 1800s, like the whiskey settlers.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. It's not. It's a modern day. It's got Scott Foley. You
got me so excited
I know,
now.
right? That sounds
now
good.
I really don't care.
That would be an AMC show, is what that sounds like.
Yeah.
You know, like whiskey makers in the 1800s, Whiskey Cavaliers. Except that an S to an end of it.
Whiskey Cavaliers.
But with Whiskey Cavalier, it's like a FBI code name.
Oh, okay.
So Scott Foley from Felicity. What else has he been in? He's been in a few things. You'd recognize him if you saw him.
Right.
But he's he's an FBI agent, and then Lauren Cohen will be playing a CIA operative. I forget what her handle is, but his name is like William Chase or something like that. So his code name is Whiskey Cavalier. That's like the WNC.
That's perfect for her. I could totally see her like a Dana Scully kind of character.
Maybe without not all the supernatural stuff.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't want to see her go, but I think that'd be a good fit.
I hate to see her go, but love to watch her leave.
So now let's brainstorm here. How is this going to affect The Walking Dead? Do we think she could do both at the same time, or do you think this means she's done on The Walking Dead?
Well, it's like we were talking about before we got on here. I mean, they did it with Heath. He was able to go into a different show.
Actually, Heath is still gone.
Yeah,
that's why Heath hasn't shown back up.
That's what I'm saying.
Because,
but then I don't know if they can do that with this important of a character.
That sounds like she's going to be like one of the main characters. Like,
I hope it's a good show, man. I mean, I have positive thoughts, but at the same time, I have hopeful thoughts. But I think
The
it's only
Walking
gonna last
Dead, man.
season.
AMC is stupid if they don't keep her on. You know what I mean?
AMC,
Like
those are fighting words.
That's stupid.
You're stupid, AMC.
Well, they've not
Your
been
parents
known
are
to
gonna
make
love
all of
you.
the greatest choices.
Yeah.
But so she has been signed to this show. From what I read, it was signed and done. Like she's going to be on it. And
Do you think this is a power play for her to be like, well, I'm going to go to a different show?
Maybe.
On a major network.
Maybe like she'll go sit down with the execs and be like, "Now look, that was the first signature, but there's still one more thing I have to sign. You want to give me this amount of money? I'll just scratch the whole thing."
What if they do a thing where she's like, if I got to be the leader of the hilltop, then I got to go off and do a spirit journey.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go on, have my baby by myself out in the woods for the next 9 to 10 months. And
It's
then
like
I'll
I'm
be back.
talking to Maggie right now.
Yeah.
Like Maggie grew a
That's it.
beard,
That was the only thing
put
I
on
was like,
glasses,
oh.
and she's now staring into my soul.
I'd still think she was hot. Beard and glasses. I'd still be like, yes, ma'am.
Did you like was it Kathy Bates that had the beard in American Horror Story?
Oh, yeah, she was the bearded lady.
Was. Kathy Bates. There we go.
Did you like Kathy Bates with the
She
beard?
does it for me. Oh, yes.
I couldn't
Kathy
even get through the
Bates.
new American Horror Story. There was no Kathy Bates.
Are you serious? Kathy Bates wasn't in it?
I only got like 3 episodes in, but yeah, I didn't see her or Lady
I like
Gaga.
Kathy Bates a lot. That's why I was so excited when she came in season 3.
Well, I said maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she popped up later on. I only got a couple episodes.
I haven't
into
got a
it.
chance to watch it yet.
I've got like a 12 by 10 Misery poster in my room.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But you can imagine it.
Very believable.
Thank you.
So, Laura, what does this mean for Maggie? Like, all right, number one, how do you think? Let's make a few predictions here, and you,
I've already made my
listener,
prediction.
please make your prediction in the comments section. If you know something we don't know, please tell us. We definitely don't think we know everything there is to know about The Walking Dead, so please fill us in if there's something we're missing. But so, Matt, how do you think that they would take Maggie out?
Spirit journey.
You think she just would like go
I'm
off
going out
and-
in a spirit, and then she's going to come back and be like, "I'm back and I'm British." You know, I don't know. That's maybe that's a little too much. Let's just say she goes off on like some sort of journey because she has to learn how to be a true leader.
And that's
of
when
the
she'll
Hilltop
film the
people.
other show, and then
or maybe but either way, maybe they won't focus on the hilltop. I don't know, or maybe they'll kill her. God forbid, but maybe they'll do that. But I still hope for the spirit journey. I'm going to just go ahead and
You
say,
think
I'm going to call it
you
right
think
now.
spirit
She's going
journey.
on a spirit journey off on her own, and she's going to be like, I'm going to come back, y'all, in a couple months. My baby's going to be 4 years old, and we're going to start a whole new Hilltop.
Is that like Maggie grown up, kind of Paula Dean inspired?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm back, and I brought
Paula Dean, but like not racist-y Paula Dean.
I'm back, and I brought butter.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I got butter, y'all. I got butter and a 4-year-old.
I got butter for your rolls.
Look at the way that skin falls right off the bone.
I didn't even make rolls. Just eat the butter.
Michelle, let me borrow that knife of yours.
It's a big one.
It's a big knife.
So, JP, how do you think it's going to go down?
I mean, why can't we recast Maggie? I mean, I know it'd be a transition, but I think,
it's just something I don't know that The Walking Dead could pull off. Like, Game of Thrones has done it, but I mean, even with that minor character that they did it with, Daenerys is kind of squeezed. I'm talking about.
I mean, I don't know if you guys watched Spartacus on Starz, but they had to recast Spartacus,
the main guy.
And at first, I was like, man, I'm not even going to be able to watch this now. But it was great.
You know how they did that though? They did a prequel season, and that was the season because it wasn't really about him. So you had a full season without him.
It's true.
To kind of bear into. I don't remember what he looked like. Oh well, unless you've been. This was before people really binge watched.
So you think that there's a possibility that Maggie will be recast?
Ugh.
I think Claire Danes would do a good job. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're a Homeland fan.
I am.
Have you seen any of the new season?
No, I haven't.
Some of my friends are in it. They filmed it in Richmond.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's incredible.
They filmed some of it in Richmond, so in D.C. and all that. So.
I'm looking her up now because the name isn't. Would you say her name was?
Claire Danes.
Claire Danes.
Romeo and Juliet with Leo DiCaprio.
Man, it's been so long since I've seen that.
Broke Down Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Am I still right?
I could kind of see that.
Though, y'all.
I don't know if this is
wait a minute.
Why am I humoring this?
Wait a minute. No, that's a porn star. Never mind. Would you say her
Claire
name was?
Danes, not Dames.
I put Dames. Oh, I was like, hey, that girl right there.
Right.
Either way, though.
But look at the picture. Tell me that with the right hair and made up, she could kind of pull off the Maggie.
Could you see that? That would be so funny.
I mean, she'd have to have her clothes on.
The zombies are attacking. I'm making fun of her acting ability. I don't even know who she is, but.
We should have sex.
What's her name? Just as a goof. What was her name?
Danes.
You got a pen and a piece of paper? Let me just write that down. I'm just kidding. I'm just putting it in my phone real quick. Just a joke.
I don't know, man. I know it's not all about the looks, but at this point it kind of is. I mean,
She could dye her hair. She'd go back to Juliet.
Why not?
Color hair, yeah. She was a brunette, right? Juliet Brunette?
Don't see it.
The last name?
But she could be really good.
It could work.
What's some other actress? Who are some other actresses off the top of your head? Can you think of any
that could do Maggie's role?
Keira Knightley, maybe.
Are you just saying female names?
No, I'm not. No.
I feel like next year you're gonna be like Kate Winslet.
No.
That's the next
Brie Larson.
step. Brie Larson. She's
not
doing
her.
Captain
Julia
Marvel.
Roberts. It's like at this point, JP, you're just naming females.
They have Julia Roberts and Lauren Cohen both have like big smiles. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like
Julia Roberts is way bigger.
Grins. Yeah.
Very platypusy.
I was sure. Yep. Oh yeah, man. I'm glad you've been holding on to that one.
Is platypusy.
Oh my goodness.
Look, I'm scrolling down and I find
a James Bond villain.
I'm scrolling down and I find Keira Knightley.
And I told you.
I
think
for
she'd do
Danes.
well
Claire
as
Danes,
well.
Keira Knightley.
But Matt, can you think of any good Maggie replacements if they do recast?
20-year-old fantasies. I don't know who could replace Lauren Cohen. I can't think of any actresses. Or I'm trying to think of like some young actresses. Nope, got nothing. Lauren Cohen. I mean, she's great, and I'm trying to think who could handle on TV wise, because a lot of them I'm thinking are like movie stars. They wouldn't.
Right.
You
think more like
You got to think more television.
Maybe what was her name? Peggy Olson from Mad Men. The Handmaidens.
Elizabeth
Taylor.
Moss?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about her?
Okay.
You thinking that? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
She just, I don't know. Maggie just has this. Maybe it's just her character arc that I've seen, but I don't know. I haven't seen The Handmaid's Tale, so maybe she could.
I haven't seen that either.
Because it's somebody who, like,
she has a broad
up.
range.
Okay, yeah, maybe she could. I was going to say she seems a little smaller than Lauren Cohen.
We're talking about stature or acting ability?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
So you're thinking spiritual journey.
Yeah.
You're thinking recasting.
I say we just recast. We do a Lori, That 70s Show
I'm
season.
thinking she's going to die. It's like before we cut on the mic, like Matt said, the easiest way out would be to have her die during childbirth. I mean, that's just kind of an easy cop-out. But I really hope they don't go that route.
They take care of another. Rick's like, oh, God, another baby.
Well, then that's two. I mean, I think a lot of people...
Next one I'm not keeping.
I've seen so many good points for and against the death of Carl in the comment sections of our videos.
Oh, I forgot all about Carl dying.
You're welcome. I've seen some really good points. People are like, you guys have been crying, not talking about us, but just talking about fans have been crying and crying for seasons. Like, hey, what happened to the anyone can die at any moment factor? And you just wanted that back, and now you've got it back, and you're crying about it. So I agree with that.
But that's the great thing about the show.
Right. But then I also agree that I don't think it was a great idea to kill Carl. Like Daryl, plenty of other characters that are big and would have been shocking could have taken the place. I really feel like Carl was cut short. Like I didn't like him up until about halfway through season 4. Once him and Michonne's relationship, I think, is what brought him back from the brink for me and made me start liking him. Before then, he was just kind of a little brat. Which he's grown up in the zombie apocalypse, which I'm sure is not easy. But I still didn't like him up until Michonne brought the good out of him, like she does all of us.
I don't think it's too much to ask to want to be surprised by the show, but at the same time kill all the people that I want them to kill and only the people that I want them to kill. I don't think that's asking too much.
Right. You know how many people? It's sad how many people are going to think you're being so serious.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This guy just...
Well,
wow.
It's so funny. Wow. You guys hang out with me majority of the week, so you know that 90% of the things
whenever you start talking
true.
With your hands, we know it's,
was that my tell? Oh, no.
Yeah, that's your tell.
I'm definitely not playing poker with you guys.
We were playing poker this past weekend, and I actually let my little brother and his friend play, and within 3 or 4 games, my brother had told his friend, he goes, I know your tell. He goes, I'll tell you when the game's over with. And nailed it. Like, told him, he was like, what he does. It's something about basically whenever he is.
Wait, does he listen?
No.
Okay.
Whenever he was going to raise, he would stack. Like, we were playing like with just, a very small amount. And we used pennies actually instead of chips. I couldn't find my chips. He would stack the pennies every single time he had something. But if he didn't have nothing, he would just grab, like, if we raised 5, he would just grab them and slide them in, and did not realize that every time he thought he had something, just, You better
break him of that before he goes off to college.
No, not my little brother. My little brother. It was his friend, yeah. I mean, his friend's cool, but I mean,
At the same time,
he does whatever he wants with his
friend's an idiot.
But, so you think Spirit Journey, you think recast. Well, recasting, I think death.
Yeah. Well, all right.
But with the Carl thing, I was going to say that's 2 characters. If she does die, that's 2 characters that I feel like their deaths were so unnecessary. I mean, do you think that could start leading to the fall of The Walking Dead? I mean, too many pieces of the puzzle are being pulled out. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Maggie.
I know I've been saying it for a little bit, but they're already on the. Yes, they're already on.
You've disliked the show since we started.
They're already on the decline.
Ago.
They're already on. They've been on the. It's just about how long can they?
I think someone could come around and save it. I mean, I still love the show.
This new producer, what's her name? The new writer that they got coming.
Kang. Is it Angela Kang?
That's right. That's right.
Angela Kang?
Good job.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. I'm gonna tell you. I know you say some days you say that you don't know what's wrong with your brain or your mouth, but when you're on, you are on.
Well, I don't know, because she wrote my most hated episode of all time.
Oh yeah,
which was the Beth and Daryl episode. I knew the name of that, and now you've built my confidence up so high that it's clouded my judgment.
It was something statutory. That's what it was. It was something like that. I can't remember the exact title of it.
But she wrote that episode, which is my most hated episode. I mean, with that said, even the bad episodes of the show I enjoy.
You're not alone on that.
My favorite.
Though.
Oh no, a lot of people I was happy to see comment and said they hated that episode. It just was too slow paced. I mean, when you compare it against shows like Game of Thrones and all of these, that know how to get the boring, slow parts in and still mix it with. I really think the solution to everything would just be more Negan. I mean, we go so long without seeing Negan. When Negan and Rick are on the screen together, especially now they hate each other. Beforehand, we saw Negan dealing with Rick, and Rick was his little bitch. Now Rick is fighting back. Let's see more of them. We got to see them fight. Yeah. I feel, because I went back through the other day watching season 7 and 8 really, and watched all of the. I just felt like watching Negan, and I watched all of the episodes that had Negan in them. And while Negan was on screen, it was very entertaining. It's
been a season and a half, hasn't it?
What, since Negan showed up? Yeah, he showed up at the finale of 6, so full season 7, and he's halfway through. So yeah. But, I don't know. And I think we can lay to rest the Carl's going to survive thing, because, I mean, they're pretty. If it's not, I want to say bravo to them for pulling off, such an elaborate.
Yeah, but at the same time, screw them for making us go through all of this.
Because they've got like the Carl's Journey trailer that's,
I just don't understand why they couldn't.
So sad.
I know why they. Okay, so I get that they did it They left it on the note that they did so people would talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Throughout the
and
break.
that they would come back to see him die.
But I don't understand why they couldn't just leave it with his funeral. It would have been something unpredictable right there. That's unpredictable. Wow, The Walking Dead gave him a proper send-off, did a funeral for Carl. That's amazing. And they kind of bookended this half season.
Well, The Walking Dead doesn't seem to have that much faith in their viewers that will come back. I mean, the thing is, you got to realize, okay, if they would have ended it with Carl's funeral, now I know that, yes, you still might have a lot, I would, as a true fan of the show, like I want to come back and see how this is going to affect Rick. I want to see how they're carrying on the day after Carl's funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But from the trailers,
Walking Dead, it's like The Walking Dead's in one of those relationships, and The Walking Dead's kind of that boyfriend that's scared to constantly fearing that his girlfriend's going to leave him if he
had plenty of those, right, JP?
Not so much, actually.
You've been the boyfriend.
Thanks for reminding me I'm alone.
Yeah. You've been the one.
Not me. I have a girlfriend.
You're the one who knocks.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just help myself and come on in.
Okay.
So we're going to end it on that note. Carl is going to die. JP really needs a girlfriend. And Matt, would you like one too?
Yes.
It's like I'm running
and
to
Matt
the store.
wants one too.
Wait, do we have to share the same one?
No, you get your own. I get my own.
Don't pretend you wouldn't be into it, JP.
I don't like the same flavors you like.
Oh.
Once again, on that note, we're going to wrap this up. So Matt's thinking Maggie's going to take a spiritual journey, which is just going to be giving her time
the baby
to film
out
the other episodes.
Time jump.
Come back. I had a baby. JP thinks she'll be recast. I think she's going to die, most likely in like childbirth. I mean, I can't imagine. Like, they'll have some beautiful send-off to her. I can't imagine they would let a pregnant woman get eaten by, like, a horde of zombies or let her just have a baby, then get eaten. I don't think that they'll go that far.
You know, before we go real quick, what are the odds of the writers and everything just being like, we'll write about everyone else for a little while, and we won't even address it?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's so many characters that they have to, that she's so involved with. I mean, if they do that, that means we won't know what's happening with Jesus, Gregory. I mean, there's a lot of characters that we won't see for a while, so I don't think they could do that. Or like they'll just every shot of her will be like the back of her head.
Yeah,
with someone who does a good
someone
impression.
Talking to, is that right, Maggie? Or someone come, Maggie says
Jesus
we
will step up. Do we need to shit, Maggie? We shouldn't execute these prisoners. And it's just the whole scene is shot from like behind Maggie's head. And she's like, "Sorry, Jesus. We're going to do it." And Jesus is like, "No, Maggie." And like, you're waiting because what is this, like a 3-camera show?
Yeah, sure.
So it's like you expect it to jump to another camera, and then the whole time you're like, wow, this 10-minute scene.
I just thought it was 2 really nice iPhones. I didn't know they were filming it multi-camera.
At this day and age, you might pull that off.
It's crazy.
It's the microphones that would really make or break you in that situation.
Of course.
But so we actually have been planning to do the whole graveyard thing for like the last 2 or 3 weekends, but it has been raining every single Sunday.
I got a theater thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, sure you do. Matt works on Saturday, so Sunday was the days that we were going to go do this. Sure. Once it got dark, go ahead and go check it out. But it's been raining. I mean, raining a lot the last 3 Sundays. I promise you guys, the first nice Sunday we have, we're going to go check out this graveyard at night. And I think I'm just going to start breaking the mold. Just start the weekends when y'all are busy, just go by myself.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I feel like if the cops pulled, stopped me,
we'll get the intern.
Yeah, there you go.
I keep forgetting to tell him. He's doing it.
Yeah.
We have an intern?
But we are going to do that. We have not forgotten it. We're not stalling it. It's just been really rainy here.
And cold.
Except for today. It's 75 today.
Yeah. It's really nice. Yesterday, too.
But we're gearing up for the big Walking Dead mid-season premiere. Unfortunately, JP has to work. Matt's got like a theater thing, so we won't be able to do the live stream.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't forgive you. But
fair enough. Fair enough.
But we will be here Monday morning bright and early. We'll have it recorded early and on the internet early, reviewing the episodes. So
yes.
Yeah, we will see you then.
Say goodbye to Carl. And
we'll do that live Monday morning, right?
No.
Oh. No. We can just tell them it's live.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, I try. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah. So, for more Walking Dead content and whatever we get into 2018, make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and we will see you at the very latest Monday if nothing pops up worth podcasting about between now and then. I'm Justin.
I'm Matt.
And JP.